Yeah, I'm back. See, I got a bunch of shit on my mind today. It's been on my mind all week. So, but let me get to what I'm on right now. What I was talking about earlier. But I'm gonna go on a little bit farther with it because people don't know us and they want to put us in the category that we're not in. When you are real, when you are real, you are gonna be hated. You're not gonna be liked. You're not. So anyway, what I'm getting at, I said before, I have done some time for being real, too real. That's my problem. So anyway, I'm not like I am not. But anyway, I get out after doing 7 years, and people will want to put you down, put you in a category that you are not in at all. You're not going to hear that. But because they want you to be beneath them, they don't want you to be who you are, not just who you say you are, but who a lot of people say you are. Again, I don't consider myself a gangster, but that's what the fuck I was. I was real. I'm real. I don't try to make myself of no reputation whatsoever. I just do what I got to do with what I'm doing at the time. So anyway, when I was in the crime, I was out there in that world and I got sentenced. I got sentenced to a lot of time. So I had to get back in the court a couple of times to get that shit cut down. Got it cut down. I had 65 years. I had 65 years. I was in on two bodies, not one, two, a male and a female. And I had problem with my family cause they want to make you into something that you're not. So my sister, see, I have problems with my sister because she don't like the fact that I'm real. And I don't try to come at my family like that at all. I don't. I try to keep my family out of my business. But I'm real. You understand? You put yourself in my business, then I'ma treat you like you the enemy because you the enemy at this time. So anyway, I get out after doing 7 years on this one. But my sister gonna try to put some shit on me. Talking about I'm a punk. I was up in prison getting fucked. You ain't gonna hear that. That you ain't gonna hear. You gonna hear that little motherfucker was a monster on the street. He was a goddamn ghoul. Huh? I was a goblin. I was a goblin in prison. But I didn't make myself a no reputation. I try not to do that shit. Try to do what I got to do and get on with it because I got to do time. So I want to get out. But I got in a lot of trouble because I stayed fighting. I'm not going to be nobody's bitch. Not going to be that. But my sister want to make me that because she's gay. You see what I'm saying? So I got a problem with that. You want to be a man, you want to act like you a man, then I'm going to treat you like one. But you ain't going to hear that about me. One thing you hear about me in penitentiary, he totally different than on the street. I ain't going there trying to roof. Nah. But if you want to roof at me, you bark at me, I'm biting. I ain't got time for that shit. You understand? So just to show you how real I am, so me and the nigga done got into it, right? And so I shot him, but I didn't kill him. So we go to court, and when we go to court, and I'm the reason that the Cabarrus County, North Carolina, Concord, North Carolina, Cabarrus County courthouse has metal detectors. I'm the reason. Cause the nigga I shot was testifying against me, so I said, shit. They already know I done shot him. I might as well finish the job. So I go up in the courthouse with a pistol. Yeah, I sure did. So we was having a break. I was waiting on him to come out in the lobby. When he come out in the lobby, I was gonna light him up. I ain't pull it out, but I had it up, in my pants. You know what I'm saying? I had that where I had that handle and had my finger on the trigger. So when he come out there, I was finna light him up. But a homegirl of mine saw what I was doing. She hollered, he got a gun. I had to take off running. I ain't have enough bullets for all them police in there, and I ain't had nothing big enough because they had vests on. So what I had wasn't going to penetrate no vest. Nah, it wasn't going to happen. So I had to run up out of that motherfucker, right? Running all down through Concord and shit. Anyway, I ran to a place where I know niggas done dumped some guns at before. So I'm on the tracks now. So I done got down the track or something. I done threw the gun, but I know a whole bunch of other guns there. Anyway, they catch me, they take me back, and they down there looking, and they found a gun. So when they bring me back, they tell me, well, we got the gun. So they took me up and I looked at that gun. I just started laughing. Cause it wasn't mine. I said, go ahead. You ain't gonna get no prints off. You ain't gonna get my prints off of that. I ain't had nothing. Cause they ain't gonna get no prints. They got the wrong motherfucking gun. See what I'm saying? I'm real. I try not to be gangster, but I do gangster things. I had to change from that. And getting back to my sister, trying to say I'm doing all this, what I wasn't doing. People will want to put you down and make you not shit. But because you on the gay side, don't put me on the gay side. Yeah, I've been to prison, but I ain't got no plan for no man. Kill a motherfucker in there. Let's be real on it, because that's how we are living. We are caged animals at the time. I'm not going out like that. I went in a man, I'm going to come out a man. And that's the way it was. You're not going to hear nothing about Bashir Rooker throwing his shit up. You ain't going to hear about Bashir Rooker on his knees to another man. No. I'm a little dude, but I'm still a man. I will fuck you up. You understand? We got to put people in the right perspectives. And yeah, I done some gangsterous things. I'm just putting that out there. I'm the reason Concord Courthouse has metal detectors. That's how real I am. I'm not bragging about it. I'm ashamed about it. But I'm putting it out here. I'm telling a story to let you know it's some real goblins out there. Not goons, goblins. I was one of them. So don't try to make people something that they aren't. Put them in the right category. And that goes back to as when I was speaking of when I started teaching martial arts. I wanted to get a lot of that off of me. And when I opened up a school, a lot of people didn't trust me at first because they knew the man that I was back then. How would they gonna trust me now? Now I'm teaching for the community. Yeah, I'm trying to change my life. I'm out here, God giving me a second chance. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna work with it. But we got to understand, a lot of us have been through some rough ordeals. I don't tell a whole lot. I could. I got some stories. But what I'm saying, I'm real. I don't want to be that way no more. I'm trying to do something for all of us. So again, I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. Don't ask what your government can do for you. Ask what you can do for your government. Because we aren't from no Africa. From the damn Africa. I ain't no motherfucking punk. That's my cousin. You put us in the right category. You ain't gonna hear that. See, my sister put that out. That's your own family will be the ones hating on you, put rumors out on you, huh? Because they hating you. They want to be you, and you're not trying to be you because you know who you are, and who you are is not vibing with the community. I had to change up. I had to get people to trust me. They all knew I could fight. They saw me. They used to ask me, what's that thing when you was fighting them dudes, man? What's that stuff you was using? I wouldn't get into it. I just say karate. I didn't get into it. You said, but then, I mean, you doing the kicks and stuff. Then I seen you putting them in all kind of locks and stuff. I mean, what's that shit? Yeah, it's Kaji Kimbo. It's called Kaji Kimbo. It's a real martial art, Kaji Kimbo. Look it up. KAJUKEMBO. Kaji Kimbo. American Fire Style. The first mixed martial arts in America. It came out of Hawaii, the Palmer settlement. I met when my instructor moved to Concord. I actually seen my instructor fight before he moved to Concord. And when I saw him fight, I was on the run that day. I was running from the military. I ran up into the martial arts tournament, hiding from the Navy, because they were supposed to be taking me back to California. Yeah, they caught me in North Carolina. I'd been gone about 2 months. They caught me in they caught caught me in North Carolina, but when we got to Dallas, I had to use the bathroom. Shit. The, the ceiling tile up there was loose while I was in the bathroom. Shit, while they talking to me, I went up through the damn ceiling. They hollering, nah, you catch me, motherfucker. Nah. See what I'm saying? I got stories, but I don't get into all that. I try to get into something else, but I'm just putting some stuff out there now and let people know. And it's all documented. Ain't nothing I'm lying about. You can read about this shit. But boy, I caused the Navy a lot of problems. And they didn't want to kick me out. I was too valuable on a couple of things that I could do. I was too valuable. They wanted to keep me, but I didn't want to stay. Because I knew I was going to end up dying. But anyway, we're here now. And we can't let people put us in the stuff that we're not in. We got to know who we are really dealing with. And a lot of people didn't like me because they knew when I started teaching karate, they didn't know how to take me. They ain't because I was rough. I was rough. I was hard. I was hard on them because I needed to make them fighters. I had the people in the hood that couldn't fight. Now some of them could. Don't get me wrong. There's a couple of them in my class that could. They could thump. But it was the little instructor, and you can ask people about it. Local community in Concord, North Carolina. Uh, Ask them about me. They'll tell you, or Google me. You'll find out I'm not no lightweight. I wasn't in the big leagues, UFC and all that, but I was in leagues up underneath there. I've trained with them cats. See what I'm saying? I'm a real cat. I just don't try to make boast or brag or make no reputation. I let people make their own perceptions of me. I don't make my reputation. I let people do it because I always fuck up. I was a good instructor, but I wasn't the best because I still had a lot of street in me, a lot of things I wanted to do for myself. And again, I didn't really want to teach at first. I wanted to fight for a living. I didn't want to teach because I knew I was still doing stuff. Huh? Back page. Boy, I'm on it. I'm on it. And not for no goddamn gay shit either. But I've been on back page. But I was just into a lot of stuff. I'm a normal cat, street cat. I'm just karate. I had to change a lot that I was doing. I'm just putting this out there. And I know I done spoke too long on this, so I'm going to get off. But I'm just putting this out there, let people know it's some people that's really real. And people try to make it like they ain't that. No, you better look them people up. Y'all need to look me up. I'm real when it comes to this shit. Martial arts, I wasn't in the big leagues. Wasn't in the big leagues. I was right up underneath there. Some of them big leagues wanted me, but by that time, when they wanted me, man, I was finally too old really for to keep going on with MMA. Cause think about it, I'm 58 now, and when they was wanting me then, I was probably about 43, 44. That's too old to get in that game at that time. Don't mean you can't still fight. Yeah, you can still fight, but I'm too old now. But I still fight. I still do some competition. Getting ready for one next month. Yeah, it's not MMA, but it's point fighting. Still, I'm 58, and I'm still doing this because I believe it keeps me healthy. It keeps me alert in case anything happens. I'm real with this. And I think that's the problem we got. I think when it comes to my family, they don't want me to be who I am. They want that name, but want to be the good person with it. I ain't into all that. I want us all to live. I want to love you all. I want to live. But I'm not going to take your shit. It's just that simple. That's why I'm explaining this now. And as I look at this time, I've been doing this almost 20 minutes. It's 19 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm getting off here and we'll talk later. Peace.